All right, the beetroot kid. I always mean to put gloves on it. I never get around to it. And I do love beetroot. It's one of my favourite ingredients. I think it's wonderful. And these beetroot and feta patties. Ooh, yummy. Right, what I've got there is 200 grams of grated beetroot. Now I've drained it quite well and patted it dry with a paper towel. And I roasted them. So there's 200 grams of grated beetroot there. And 200 grams of crumbly feta. Now I know this sounds ridiculous, but feta can often be, fairly firm, and I wanted it to crumble. 100 grams of panko crumbs, all fresh ones. 2 eggs. Now, depending on how firm it is, you may then find that you need to add an egg yolk, but that's up to you. And what I've also got here is 3 spring onions, which I've chopped finely, 2 tablespoons of chopped dill, and 2 tablespoons of chopped mint. We will then add some pepper. We won't worry about the salt at this stage because feta can be very salty, so you don't want to go putting a whole lot of salt in and then discovering later on that you've wrecked it. And then we just mix it up. It's funny, isn't it, that beetroot sort of went out of fashion. I know we talk about now, and I saw even Macca's is putting beetroot on some of their burgers, their Aussie burger or whatever it's called. That was about the only time we used beetroot. My mother used to make a lovely beetroot salad, admittedly. Just a beautiful vegetable. All right, this is looking good. So let's start thinking about cooking some patties. Now I just put a sort of a burger ring in there, so I get reasonably even patties, but you can just make it into patties in your hands if you like. I'm just being lazy, aren't I? This can be made for your vegetarian Mondays, can't it? Something I'm very keen on. One day a week being a vegetarian day. We've got some flatbread over there which I'm going to throw on the grill, but I'm also just making tahini yogurt. So a little bit of tahini and some yogurt. You can put some herbs in there if you want to. I don't think it needs it, but that's just because we've got some herbs that are going to go on it. Let's just grab the plate and my tahini yogurt on the top, as much or as little as you like. Then I've got a few little bits and pieces to go on it. Now the red onion, if you liked, you could marinate it with some lemon juice and some smoked paprika. Some fresh herbs, squeeze the lemon over the top. Now, that's not looking too bad. And to go with that, Pinot. A nice Pinot from the Yarra Valley. And the reason Pinot, you often when you talk about beetroot, you talk about beetroot having sort of Pinot nose. That sounds stupid. I can never be bothered with that. But anyway, they do. You've got your Pinot nose. You've got your beetroot. Oh, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Guys, to show your support for my channel and to keep in the loop, subscribe. It's easy to do, and don't forget, it's free. Okay, cheers.